What if I told you that right now on our own planet, there are places so bizarre, so alien, they look like they were ripped straight out of a science fiction movie. These are real, tangible locations you could, theoretically, visit. We're about to embark on the most insane, unbelievable journey across the globe, uncovering the Earth's most mysterious and mind-blowing destinations. Forget everything you think you know about travel because we are diving headfirst into a world that defies all explanation, a world hidden in plain sight. This isn't just a countdown, it's a challenge to your perception of reality itself. Get ready, because we're about to show you things that will make you question everything. The adventure begins now. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is Socotra Island, often called the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean. This remote island off the coast of Yemen looks more like an alien world. For millions of years it has been completely cut off from the rest of the world. The star of the show is the legendary dragon's blood tree. It looks like a giant inside-out umbrella. When you cut its bark, it oozes a thick, deep red resin that looks exactly like blood. Socotra is a hotspot of endemism. You'll find the bizarre cucumber tree and countless species of birds, reptiles, and insects that have evolved in total isolation. The island's isolation has also preserved its ancient culture and legends. It's a true lost world. The resilience of life on Socotra is mind-boggling. The climate is harsh, with monsoon winds sweeping across the island. Yet these life forms have thrived by adapting in ingenious ways. The dragon's blood tree's umbrella-like canopy provides shade and captures moisture. Bottle-shaped trunks act as water reservoirs, enduring long droughts. Every plant and animal here is a champion. Exploring Socotra is a lesson in evolution. Reptiles dominate with unique chameleons, lizards, and snakes. Birdwatching is exceptional with species like the Socotra starling. The island is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a treasure that must be protected. Socotra challenges our idea of Earth and reminds us of unexplored frontiers. It's a masterpiece of nature, a bizarre chapter in the story of life. For number 9, we're going to a geological nightmare. Heading to the scorching Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan, to the Darvaza gas crater, better known as the Door to Hell. This isn't natural, it's a man-made disaster. In 1971, Soviet geologists drilling here accidentally created the crater. To prevent methane spread, they lit it, expecting it to burn out in weeks. That was 50 years ago, and it's been burning ever since. A testament to miscalculation, it's a terrifying, mesmerizing, unforgettable sight. Local legends call it a gateway to the underworld. At night, the crater's glow is a fiery beacon in the dark desert. It's one of the strangest tourist attractions, drawing adventurers to witness this eternal flame. Approaching the door to hell assaults all your senses. Long before you see it, you smell the burning sulfur. As you get closer, the ground warms and a low rumble grows into a thunderous roar. Then, you see the vast circular chasm filled with thousands of flames dancing in the sky. It is a chaotic and hypnotic hellscape that is paradoxically beautiful in its destructive power. Scientists and adventurers have been fascinated by this place for decades. In 2013, George Karunis became the first to descend to the bottom, discovering bacteria thriving in the extreme environment. The door to hell might just hold clues to life beyond Earth. Despite its origins, the crater has become an icon for Turkmenistan. The door to hell continues to burn, a surreal monument to nature's power and human ambition. It's a stark reminder of the volatile forces beneath the ground we walk on. It is a truly unique wonder of the modern world. Next, we're going to Peru to see Rainbow Mountain or Vinicunca. It's one of the most insane things you will ever see. Over millions of years, different rocks and sediments packed with unique minerals layered on top of each other. Tectonic plate movements created the Andes Mountains, pushing everything up, tilting the layers. You are trekking at high altitude, over 17,000 feet. For the people who make it to the top, the reward is one of the most surreal and breathtaking views. This mountain holds a deep spiritual meaning for the local Quechua people and is considered a holy place. According to Incan legends, the mountain spirits are real. Rainbow Mountain was considered sacred, a source of life. These beliefs are still alive today. For years, this natural wonder was hidden under snow. Only recently, melting glaciers revealed the full spectrum of colors. We're among the first to see this mountain in its full glory. The journey to Rainbow Mountain is an adventure. Most tours start before sunrise, driving into the Andes. The trek begins surrounded by alpacas and stunning landscapes. Reaching the summit is a moment of triumph. The view is more vibrant than any photo. It's a masterpiece painted by nature, an unforgettable experience. Next, we're going to the border of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana to a place that inspired a dinosaur movie. This is Mount Roraima, one of the most bizarre and epic mountains on the planet. It's a massive, flat-topped mountain called a tepui, rising from the jungle below. This is one of the oldest geological formations on Earth, dating back 2 billion years. Because of its isolation, Mount Roraima has become a biological island. The plants and animals on top are found nowhere else, evolving independently for millions of years. It's a real-life prehistoric laboratory. This place was the inspiration for Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's novel, The Lost World. The indigenous Pamukkale people have legends about Roraima, believing it's the stump of a tree that bore all the world's fruits and vegetables. Climbing Roraima is a spiritual pilgrimage to a sacred place. So, what does it take to actually get on top of this floating island? It's not a simple day trip. This is a grueling, multi-day trek that is considered one of the greatest hikes in South America. The journey takes you through savannas, rushing rivers, and dense cloud forests before you even reach the base of the cliffs. It's an insane adventure that tests your endurance long before you even start the main ascent. You have to be prepared for anything, from scorching sun to torrential rain, sometimes all in the same day. The only way up is a narrow, natural ramp that winds its way up the side of the cliff face. This isn't rock climbing with ropes, but it's a steep, challenging trail that requires focus and stamina. As you climb higher, you pass under waterfalls and the vegetation becomes more and more alien. The final push to the top is the most difficult part, but the moment you step onto the plateau is something you will never forget. You've left the familiar world behind and entered a completely different realm. Lake Natron in Tanzania is one of the deadliest and most terrifying bodies of water on Earth. The water is literally blood red in some places because this lake is extremely alkaline. It's so corrosive that it can burn the skin and eyes of most animals that aren't adapted to it. The unique chemical composition has a petrifying effect, turning animals to stone. Believe it or not, this deadly lake is actually a paradise for flamingos. It sits in the shadow of Old Duino Lengai, an active volcano. The entire area feels prehistoric and untouched. A vast, sun-baked landscape of stark beauty and immense danger. Visiting Lake Natron is not for the average tourist. This is one of the most remote and inhospitable regions in Tanzania. The journey there involves hours of driving over rough, dusty tracks, far from any major towns or cities. The heat can be absolutely brutal, with temperatures often soaring well above 100 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius. You have to be completely self-sufficient and travel with experienced guides who know the area. This isn't a luxury safari, this is a hardcore expedition into one of Earth's most extreme environments, a true test of endurance and preparation. The local Maasai people have lived in this challenging environment for generations, coexisting with the harsh landscape. They are a semi-nomadic people known for their distinctive red robes and intricate beadwork. For them, this land is not a deadly wasteland but their home, and they have a deep understanding of how to survive here. They herd their cattle and goats across the plains, guided by ancient knowledge of water sources and grazing lands. Seeing them move through this stark landscape is a powerful reminder of human resilience and the incredible ability to adapt to even the most extreme conditions on the planet. For the brave adventurers who make the journey, the photographic opportunities are absolutely insane. The contrast between the red water, the white salt crusts along the shore, and the millions of pink flamingos creates a visual spectacle that is unlike anything else on Earth. At sunrise and sunset, the light transforms the landscape into something even more surreal and beautiful. It's a paradise for photographers who are willing to endure the harsh conditions to capture a truly unique and powerful shot. Every angle offers a new, mind-blowing composition that looks like it belongs in an art gallery. But Lake Natron is more than just a deadly spectacle. It's a critically important ecosystem. The survival of the world's lesser flamingo population depends entirely on the health of this lake. It's a fragile environment, and there are constant threats from potential industrial development, like soda ash mining, that could destroy this unique habitat forever. This makes visiting Lake Natron not just an adventure, but a chance to witness a precious and vulnerable natural wonder. It's a powerful reminder of the delicate balance of nature and the importance of protecting these incredible, one-of-a-kind places for the future. For our number 6 spot, we're flying to Turkey. This is Pamukkale, which literally means cotton castle in Turkish. Imagine a glistening white mountain with turquoise water stepping down its sides. It's filled with warm, healing waters. This is a real place you can visit. The scale of this place is ridiculous. We're talking about terraces of travertine that have been forming for thousands of years. It's like nature decided to become a sculptor and just went completely wild, constantly growing. You have this blindingly white landscape with pools of bright blue thermal water. People have been coming here for millennia to bathe in these waters. It's a place where history and nature collide in the most spectacular way possible. This entire hillside is covered in these formations. But wait, it gets even crazier! As if a giant cotton castle wasn't enough, right on top of Pamukkale sits the ancient Greco-Roman city of Hierapolis. This isn't just a couple of old rocks, we're talking about a massive, sprawling city with a huge necropolis, temples, and a colossal theater that could hold over 15,000 people. This city was built here specifically because of the thermal springs. The Romans knew a good thing when they saw it, and they turned this entire mountaintop into a massive health and wellness resort. It's like the world's most epic and oldest spa town, and we're about to dive in. The main attraction here, besides the terraces themselves, is the antique pool, often called Cleopatra's Pool. And this is where things get absolutely surreal. Imagine swimming in the same warm, mineral-rich thermal waters as the terraces, but you're swimming amongst actual ancient Roman columns and marble artifacts that fell into the pool during a massive earthquake centuries ago. You are literally swimming through history. It's one of the most unique swimming experiences in the world. You can reach out and touch a 2,000-year-old piece of a Roman temple while you're just floating around. It's completely insane. Walking through the ruins of Hierapolis is like stepping back in time. You can explore the well-preserved streets, the monumental archways, and the incredible theater, which offers a stunning view of the entire Pamukkale landscape. It's a place where you can spend an entire day just getting lost in the layers of history. You have the natural wonder of the travertine terraces on one side, and the man-made wonder of a vast ancient city on the other. The combination of these two elements makes Pamukkale a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's easy to see why. It's a two-for-one deal of epic proportions. So you have this unbelievable natural formation that looks like it's from another planet, and sitting right on top of it is this huge ancient city full of secrets and history. Pamukkale isn't just a pretty picture. It's a deep, fascinating story of geology, history, and human civilization all rolled into one. It's a place that challenges your perception of what a landscape can be. For combining one of the world's most stunning natural wonders with a literal ancient Roman city, Pamukkale easily earns its spot on our Mysterious Places countdown. It's a must-see. We're heading into Patagonia in Chile, one of the most remote and beautiful regions on Earth. Hidden away on a massive glacial lake are the Capilas de Marmol, or the Marble Caves. For over 6,000 years, waves have carved out a network of tunnels, caverns, and pillars. The colors are next level, with swirling blue, gray, and white marble. Glacial water creates a vibrant blue light that dances across the curved ceilings. The appearance changes dramatically depending on the time of year, making every visit unique. Getting here is an adventure. You have to earn this view. It's a moment of pure magic and one of the most stunning examples of nature's power anywhere on the planet. Let's break down how this is even possible. It's a massive deposit of metamorphic rock, primarily calcium carbonate. This entire peninsula contains over 5,000 million tons of marble. The relentless power of the water has acted like a natural chisel, carving out this incredible labyrinth over millennia. There are three main formations here that you have to see: the cathedral, the chapel, and the cave. The water's unique mineral composition gives it that almost impossibly vibrant color. When the sun hits this water, it acts like a giant projector, beaming these incredible colors up onto the marble. It's a perfect combination, creating a visual experience that is just completely unforgettable. The marble caves are a testament to the slow, patient, and unbelievably powerful forces of nature. Chile's marble caves are a must-see destination on our countdown. For our number 8 spot, we are going to a place that will completely shatter your perception of reality. This is Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia, and it is the world's largest salt flat. And when I say large, I mean it is ridiculously, mind-bogglingly huge. It covers over 10,000 square kilometers, which is bigger than some entire countries. For most of the year, it's a vast, empty expanse of white hexagonal salt tiles stretching as far as the eye can see. It looks like a frozen ocean, a desert made of pure salt, and it is one of the most surreal landscapes on Earth. But the real reason we're here, the thing that makes this place legendary, happens during the rainy season, from around December to April. When a thin layer of water covers the surface, it transforms into something unbelievable. It becomes the world's largest natural mirror. The reflection is so perfect, so flawless that the sky and the ground merge into one, and it becomes impossible to tell where the earth ends and the heavens begin. It feels like you are walking on the clouds, floating in an endless sky. It is the most insane optical illusion I have ever experienced. The scale of this mirror effect is what makes it so powerful. You're not just seeing a reflection in a puddle. You're standing in the middle of a mirror that is thousands of square kilometers in size. There is no horizon, just an infinite expanse of blue sky and white clouds above you and below you. We brought a car out here and it looked like it was flying through the air. You can take the most incredible perspective photos here, playing with the lack of depth perception to create images that look completely impossible. It's a photographer's absolute dream playground. And at night, it gets even better. If the sky is clear, the entire Milky Way is reflected perfectly on the water's surface. It feels like you are floating through outer space, surrounded by billions of stars above and below. It is one of the most profound and humbling experiences you can have. You feel totally disconnected from the normal world, suspended in a universe of your own. There is no other place on the planet that offers a view like this. It is pure, unfiltered magic, and it's something you will never, ever forget. Salar de Uyuni is what's left of a massive prehistoric lake called Lake Minchin, which dried up thousands of years ago. As the water evaporated, it left behind this incredibly thick crust of salt, which in some places is over 10 meters deep. This salt crust is unbelievably rich in lithium. In fact, it's estimated that Salar de Uyuni holds between 50 to 70% of the entire world's known lithium reserves. Dotted across this vast emptiness are a few islands, which are actually the tops of ancient volcanoes. The most famous is Isla Incahuasi, which is covered in giant ancient cacti, some of which are over 1,200 years old. The local communities have been harvesting salt from the salar for generations. These stories add another layer of mystery and wonder to an already incredible place. Salar de Uyuni is a place of incredible contrasts and surreal beauty. Alright, for our 9th spot we're landing right here in the USA, in Antelope Canyon, a place that looks like it was sculpted by a giant artist. It's not a massive canyon, but a super narrow slot canyon. Imagine walking through a wave of rock frozen in time. The walls are so smooth, you won't believe it was all carved out by water. It's an experience that completely blows your mind. For thousands of years, flash floods have been ripping through this desert landscape. Water rushes through these narrow passageways, creating these incredible flowing shapes. The Navajo people, who are the guardians of this sacred land, have known about this place for centuries. It's a living cathedral made of rock. Even something as soft as water can carve through solid rock, creating a masterpiece. The canyon is actually 2 separate sections. Getting into the lower canyon involves climbing down ladders, making it feel like a real adventure. It feels like you've stepped onto another planet. You're gonna get some of the most insane pictures of your life. The real magic of Antelope Canyon is the light. For a few hours a day, the sun is directly overhead. Light beams shoot down like spotlights, hitting the sandy floor, illuminating the dust, creating beams of pure light. It's breathtaking, so perfect it looks fake. These light beams are a holy grail for photographers. The Navajo guides know the spots and times, even throwing sand to enhance the beams. It's an unforgettable show. Even without the beams, the canyon is a kaleidoscope of color. Sunlight bounces off the curved walls, creating a changing display of colors that seem to glow. It's a powerful reminder to protect these natural wonders. Visiting Antelope Canyon is about connecting with the earth. You leave with a sense of awe and a deeper appreciation for our planet. For our final mysterious place, we're going underground in New Zealand to the Waitomo Glowworm caves. Imagine floating on a silent boat through a pitch-black cave. When you look up, you see a galaxy of thousands of tiny blue stars. They're actually tiny creatures called glowworms, the larvae of a fungus gnat found only in New Zealand. They create long, sticky threads that hang down, using their glowing tails to attract insects into their traps. It's a brilliant survival strategy that creates this unbelievable living light show. The main event is the boat ride into the glowworm grotto. As your eyes adjust, the ceiling reveals itself covered in a constellation of tiny blue-green lights. It's one of the most unique and unforgettable travel experiences you can possibly have. Think about the science behind the thousands of lights. Each one is a tiny creature, a bioluminescent marvel. Bioluminescence is the production of light by a living organism, and these glowworms are masters of it. They control their light to attract prey and dim when disturbed. That's why silence is so important. It's a delicate ecosystem, a city of lights that operates on its own rules. To float beneath it is to be a guest in their world, and it's a privilege to witness it up close. The Maori people have known about these caves for a long time. Waitomo means water flowing into a hole. They are an integral part of the local culture and history. The Waitomo cave system is massive, with other caves you can explore. In some, you can even go black water rafting. It's a more adventurous way to see the lights and an absolutely epic experience. That's a memory that you will never forget. Our journey has taken us to this silent, starry cave in New Zealand. Each place is a testament to the power, beauty, and sheer weirdness of our planet. The Waitomo Glowworm caves are the perfect finale. It's a reminder that sometimes the greatest wonders are hidden away in the dark, just waiting to be found. From alien islands and fiery pits to mountains painted like rainbows and caves filled with stars, we've seen it all. We've journeyed to the salt flats that mirror the heavens and descended into canyons carved by light and water. We've seen where nature petrifies life and where it creates new galaxies underground. These 10 places are some of the most mysterious, most beautiful, and most mind-blowing spots on Earth. They prove that our world is so much bigger, weirder, and more incredible than we can ever imagine. The world is full of wonders. What will you explore next? If you guys enjoyed this crazy adventure around the world, do me a huge favor and obliterate that like button. And let me know in the comments which one of these places you would want to visit the most. Or, if you know of another mysterious place we should check out, tell me down below. I read all the comments, so maybe we'll go there in a future video. This was absolutely insane to film, and we have even crazier adventures planned for you. To make sure you don't miss the next video where we might just give away one of these trips. Just kidding. Or am I? Make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. Click that red button. Turn on notifications so you're the first to see what we do next. Every single subscriber helps us go bigger and crazier for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching and for being a part of this journey. We literally couldn't do any of this without you. So subscribe, like, comment, share this video with a friend who needs to see how insane our planet is. We spent a ton of time and effort putting this together for you, and we hope you loved it. Stay curious, keep exploring, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.